he does stuff like he did tonight in Dallas a lot. So we expect him to do that. We want him to go be our best player every single night. And, he's, one hell of a player. So happy to have him on our team. And that night in Dallas was huge for our team.
What were you and LeBron getting into on the bench there? Seemed like you were having some fun.
We were getting into it. We don't really like each other. We deal with each other just because of basketball, but other than that, friendship's not that good. But we did celebrate for a second for not being in the play-in tournament. So we battled through those days last year and the year before. And now we were, like you said, we secured that 3rd seed. So we're, super excited to, for the postseason.
Yeah, not just avoid the play-in, but secured home court for at least one round. And you guys have been playing some good basketball in this building.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we play in the best, arena in the world in front of the best fans. So anytime we, lace them up, in general, we feel good, but especially when we're here, with this crowd behind us.
Thanks for the time, Austin.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Everybody watch the Masters.
Austin Reaves, everyone watched the Masters. I can guarantee you, and Mike Trudell down at Crypto, and the Lakers, after 81 games, have secured the 3 seed in the West. They dominate the Rockets, scoring 140 points, hitting 19 threes. And for the first time since 2012, guys, the Lakers are going to host a first-round series in downtown Los Angeles. Remember, 2020 was in the bubble. They go 3-1 down the stretch, win in OKC, back-to-back emotional win against Dallas, and then here against the shorthanded Rockets, and they're playing good basketball. 19 threes, seem to be having fun, big game, and clicking at the right time, and feels good. 5th best record in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, they've, been trending in the right direction, for most of the second half of the season. When they got healthy, they got Luka, and, guys started to get used to, him being on the floor along with LeBron and Reaves. But, it's the role players, I think, have really helped sustain Vanderbilt playing well. Benny Smith has turned out to be a pretty good 3-point shooter you can rely on, along with his defense. So collectively, they're churning at the right time. And they're, right now they got a week off. They got a chance to really take a look at what they have to do and get a good insight on whoever their opponents might to be and start focusing on that. But I'm really pleased with the way they emerged post All-Star and really did what they had to do to bring themselves up to top 4 teams in the West.
I want to show some love to coaches. It's been a tough few weeks for some coaches around the league.
Yeah.
So many coaches. Like when we think about how competitive the Western Conference has been and how competitive the league is overall, a lot of coaches have done a great job. Think about the Pistons with J.B. Bickerstaff, Kenny Atkinson in Cleveland, Joe Mazzulla again, great year in Boston. You turn to the West, Ime Udoka in Houston, Mark Daignault in Oklahoma City, but J.J. Redick in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's impressive.
I don't think anybody would have picked the Lakers to finish 3rd in the West when the season started. That's just the reality of it. And so he's done a great job getting this group to this point. Obviously, there are bigger things ahead, but they deserve to embrace and celebrate and enjoy what they've accomplished tonight.
When you have a top 5 record in the NBA and you finish 3rd in this competitive West, you have had a great season. And it's something to be proud of. And now you got to get ready for the playoffs. All right, let's go back to Crypto.com arena. Austin Reaves with Mike Trudell.
All right, Austin Reaves. So
the 3 of us are going to be watching that whenever we can, definitely tomorrow. And then Sunday, we'll be watching the Portland Trail Blazers, Lakers, and the Masters. We'll have that on as well. Big game. Austin saying that the fellows were celebrating, he and LeBron were celebrating not being in the play-in. I know we were celebrating that as well, so congratulations to the Lakers. Luka, let's start with him. 39 points, Fish, 13 of 19, 5 of 9 from 3, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Really, the only blemish for him, I think he would tell you, is the free throw line. Just a rare bad night at the line, or he's got 45. But another great performance. And I think you said something at halftime, just the way he puts his foot on the gas in that first half can just get you right where you need to be going in that second half, and others can start to do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes at the beginning of, not necessarily tonight with guys out for the Rockets, but at the beginning of like some of these really important games that the Lakers have played in recent weeks, it's not always easy to see the ball go in early in games. You're anxious, you're nervous, you're worked up, you're ready to compete really hard, and sometimes your shot just isn't there, and you have to find other ways to get yourself into the game. But for Luka Doncic, it doesn't seem to work that way. Like, he sees the ball going in the basket early and often. He's always confident, but when your best players are able to start games that way,
now that you have, you've come down a little bit.
I have.
From that one call when Luka got thrown out. It took you about 2 or 3 days to recover from that. So you look poised and calm, and all the wrinkles were gone. You're good.
I was not happy with that.
No.
And I let it be known.
You're happy. I'm happy.
During every show and podcast.
All the shows.
Yeah, I just felt I needed to get it out there, and it's like a little therapy thing. But we got through it, and I've let it go. I've let it go.
It's good.
Lakers.
You're growing up.
I'm growing up. Lakers are facing off the Rockets in Game 81 as we take a look at the playoff bracket if the postseason started. Now, listen, still some movement that will be made in the final days of the regular season. But if it started today, the world would get Lakers-Warriors in the 3-6 matchup. Warriors in a three-way tie with the Grizz in Minnesota. Grizz playing Denver right now. Warriors at Portland. And then the finale Sunday, which I think is going to be a big one, Clippers and Golden State. By the way, all 5 teams behind the Lakers are in play for 6 still. It's coming down to Sunday. So big game, I'll start with you. Listen, Lakers are in the playoffs. We're really excited about that. They clinched on Wednesday night. What an emotional, awesome night and scene in Dallas. Lakers and Luka taking down the Mavs. Luka going for 45, just, epic fashion. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was. It was good to see that, after all that, Luka had to go through going back to Dallas, very emotional return. A big tribute before, had to really hold back and emotional tears and stuff like that. Those aren't easy games to play in. So I give him a lot of credit for being able to recover and get focused and put on like a spectacular performance. Obviously want to get the win, but I think he was really performing for his fans there in Dallas, and the rest of the team did a great job to support that. So as we move forward, it's time to reset, refocus. They need that one more game to get the 3rd spot, and they're at home tonight, and so hopefully they can, pull the pieces together and not have to worry about that Portland game as much.
Yeah, and I mean, Luka strikes me. I don't know him personally. Obviously, I just admire his excellence from afar, but he strikes me as a guy that needs a reason to go there, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Things come so easy to him. He makes half-court shots before every game. Assistant coaches are doing push-ups. He has all kinds of trick shots. And so he just strikes me as a guy that, when it counts, when it's needed, when he's right on the edge of falling off, that's when he can find a way to be at his best.